What it do, what it do, what it do, it's your boy BK. I'm back trying to make another video, just trying to put out some positive and, talk about a couple of watches today. I'm going to try to show one that's I've had for a long time and one of the new styles that Invicta came out with. I got my dogs running past me. If you hear some clickety click of the nails. But anyway, hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's healthy. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm just hanging the last couple weeks. I had to get a cataract surgery, so your boy's seeing like 2020 all over again. Only thing now I need, a little reading glasses to read, which is no big deal. Cause man, I'm gonna tell you, cataracts wasn't no joke. I couldn't see nothing. But today I just wanted to talk about to get started. I just want to talk about, first off, working. It kills me just seeing young men, young boys, my grandkids, my grandsons in particular, are, not like they aren't. Get down, Biggie. Biggie's all up in my face now. They, just think everything is, we try to do more for our grandkids and our kids than we have for ourselves. But seems like kids, younger people nowadays, I should have said, just don't have no drive. You got to get out there and grind. That one dude says, Cardone says, you had to hustle muscle. If you want to be this or do that or have your own business, you got to put in work. It just kills me that nowadays, especially in America, we think everything's supposed to be given to us, And I always look back to growing up, graduated from school barely, but I was in data processing in school, thinking I'm going to get out, get that job. And one of my boys, God rest his soul, Mike Mayfield, was going in the Navy. And I was like, that might not be bad. So on my way to the Navy, come past the Army recruiter, and long story short, I ended up going in the Army. But what the Army did for me was challenge me to, grow and believe that I could do anything that, the color of my skin, where I was from, how I talked, none of that mattered. If I could go in here for a job interview and show you what I know on paper, but then tell you what I can do, interview well, and then go in there and put in work when you get on the job. Because a lot of people that know me know I ended up doing 2 full-time jobs for 25 years at the post office, and now I work law enforcement, Federal Reserve Bank. They might not like me putting that out there, but anyway, people know anyway. But at first it just started out like, hey, this extra money, for my family, and I was about, living my family living well, and ended up just. I started getting opportunities at the post office to get in different things at the post office, not being just a clerk sorting mail at a case. I did different things, and, it was like I just had to try it. You just had to put yourself to it. The same thing at the bank, doing law enforcement. You just had to work. I always look at it like this because I'm a believer in Christ, so I work. I try to work like I'm working for the Lord, not like I'm working for man, not like, man's giving me this and giving me that. Everything that's been a blessing in my life, I believe it comes from the Lord. So you have to get out there and grind. To my young dudes, get out there and grind. You can't go on no date. You can't go out hanging with your boys and whatever you want to do. Gas in your car, if you got a car, gas in your mom and dad's car. Whatever you driving without no money. I just don't get it. Get out there and grind. You got to have drive and purpose for what's right for you. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. If your boys want to hang out, you might need to get some new boys. Because when you young, if I had to do my school life over again, you got to grind. Grind. Start now, getting that grind in you young people. That's who I'm speaking to mostly, but You just got to go for it, man. Just try to do everything that's going to be better for you in your future, for now and in your future. Don't look at what somebody got now and they've been working for 30, 40 years and you think you're going to have what they have. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't look at that. Go out there and grind. Get what you got. Get what you think you can do for yourself if you want your own business. And like I said, you know, the main thing we are here on this earth for is to know the Lord. You know, I didn't know the Lord my whole life, but, you know, it's about his purpose in us anyway. You know, like we're here for his glory. So, you know, do it like you're doing it for the Lord. Anyway, I'm sitting down here in the man cave. I got my dogs. I keep looking down. Sorry, y'all. They right in front of my face because I'm talking. They, you know, I got 2 standard poodles, Lewis and Biggie. But sitting down here, this is a couple of my signed jerseys up on the wall. I wear a lot of signed jerseys. I mean, I'll hang some up, but I wear some. But that's a Cecil Fielder, the man, E.D., Eric Dickerson. Right there, that's the Chiefs Super Bowl, the newspaper the next day, and that's a Curse jersey when he was playing with the Vikings. Anyway, enough about that. But I hope that kind of touched somebody. I just want to try to put hope and positivity out there, you know, for all of us need it. You know, just get out there and do your thing. Don't give up. You know, hustle muscle. Like Cardone says, hustle muscle. Get out there and grind. Okay, now I'm going to jump over to the table and show y'all a couple of Invictas. One's old, one's new. So hold on, let me switch over. What up, y'all? Now I'm back over here at the table, and I got 2 watches. This is a older watch I bought, 2010, and this is one I just bought. This is the Invicta Watches 7750. I believe it's the Sub Aqua 2. I could be wrong. It might be the 3, but it's automatic movement. Of course, it's got the unidirectional bezel. As you can see, it spins one direction, unidirectional. But what I like about this is the movement, because you can have this thing sitting down for months. And like I done had it in the ocean, I don't know, 10 times, I don't know, or more every time we go to Mexico. But if you can see that movement in the back, when you move your wrist, that thing moves around. And it gives your watch energy to run. And I mean, it'll set it down. I think it'll run for 36 hours before it stops. But all you do when you pick it back up out of your case where you store it at is unscrew the crown. I don't know if I'm good at doing this, y'all, yet, but you unscrew the crown, pull it out, set your date and time. See how the hands are moving? Set your date and time, and put it on, and it's good to go. You might have to wind it a little bit, lock it back up. You know, you want to screw down your crown. That's your protection. And it's protected, I believe, for 500 meters water depth. But this was my oldest Invicta right here since 2010. It's still working like a charm. Heavy. You know, like I said, the Value is like they only make about 500 of those movements a year. Italian watchmakers, or movement makers, I should say. So this is one of my favorite watches, man. I wear this all the time. It's still going good. Never had no problems or anything. Set that to the side. This is one of my newer ones I just got this year. This is Sub Aqua number 7. And it's not an automatic, but it's a blue label. As you can see, it's blue all over except for the gold access. Got the little dragon head pushers on it. But what's cool about this is called a shutter. So see, it's open face right now, and it's got a little crown over here on the opposite side of your regular crown. And you twist that crown on the opposite side, and it closes. That's why it's called a shutter. Then it's just like a little blue Invicta background, and you open it back up. I mean, it's Invicta's always coming up with some kind of fat, tight, fire movement, y'all. And this is the shutter. I'm showing this for one of the guys on my watch page. I can't think of your name, but I told you I would make one showing that shutter moving. But as you can see, it's got little gold accents. And this one's not, I don't think it was like a one of anything. This one was, I believe it was 109 out of 500. And this one is not a numbered edition, but it's a gold blue label. I mean, you can kind of see it in there. I don't know. It's probably not that clear, but it's a blue label. That's what I had on today. But like I said, that's just tight that you know, this shutter. I ain't never seen no other watch like that. I mean, people try to dog Invicta, you know, comparing it to like a Rolex, Panerai, whatever. But for the money and the movements and the things they do to their watches, you can't go wrong with Invicta. So anyway, this one's 11, almost 12 years old. This one I just got this year, but this one is value $77.50. You can't go wrong with that movement if you can get a watch. If you got a movement like that in a Rolex or something like that, you're probably paying $10,000, $15,000 or whatever for it. But I didn't pay that much for this one. But I saw one like this for sale on eBay, and somebody was trying to get $1,100 for it. But I would hold on to it because it's numbered and limited edition. So I'll try not to sell nothing too much. People know when I sell them, they be trying to get them because that's like a fire sale. I just put a price on it and sell it to my friends, or I give a lot away too. But anyway, I just wanted to show you a couple watches, and I'm about out of here. Let me turn this up a little bit. About out of here. Let me get my hand out from the front of there. Just want to say I'm out. I holla. See y'all at the next video.